Social media is addictive. In 2018, a study in India was published that showed 37% of students in colleges were addicted to social media. And this was in 2018. Since then, the numbers could have only gone up. In 2022, in Economic Times, there was an article published that said more than 40% of parents believed that their teenage kids were addicted to social media. So why is this such a problem? What makes social media so addictive and what can we do about it? Hi, I'm Dr. Warrier. I'm a neurologist and welcome to my channel where we talk about neuroscience, the brain and everything. Today we're discussing social media addiction and one thing you can do to get out of it. So before we start, let me give you a 30-second overview on what is addiction and what happens in the brain. Addiction happens when we do something that gives us a dopamine kick. Dopamine is the pleasure chemical in the brain. तो जब भी कुछ करते हैं जिससे हमें खुशी मिलती है, उसमें dopamine increase होता है. Dopamine acts on this place called nucleus accumbens, and the more you do that act, you get used to it. But in addiction, you develop a dependence, which means that if you don't do it, you will feel low or sad or angry or frustrated. That is when pleasure-seeking behavior can lead to problems in your life. So what is different about social media and why is it so addictive? Social media is actually a mix of all addictions. It is accessible. It is in your pocket all the time. You can just carry it around on your phone like cigarettes. You can pick it out, you can use it anytime you want. It is socially acceptable and also a part of social gatherings like alcohol. The kick that you get can be immediate like heroin. There is a feeling of community and bonding that you get like in religion. There is a roller coaster of emotions. There can be violence like in a mob mentality, and there can be sexuality like in porn. So you see a lot of other things that one can get addicted to. Social media gives an option. This is the reason why it's so easy to get addicted to social media apps like Instagram. And interestingly, unlike all the other addictions that I mentioned, there are no restrictions in social media. It's free, it's legal, it's socially acceptable, and there are no blood tests or markers to check how addicted somebody is. You will only know once their daily life suffers, their performance gets affected, and they are unable to do their everyday tasks. जब तक frustrate ना हो, जब तक तुम्हारा life खराब ना हो, तब तक पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि social media addiction हुआ है. This is why it is dangerous. So how to deal with it? So here is one thing I believe can help, and that is purposeful action. The problem with social media is that most of the times you are opening the app without even being fully aware that you are doing it. As soon as you get bored with something, you have already opened your mobile and the app is open and you've already started scrolling on it before you've realized it. Do you ever stop to wonder why are you opening it? What are you looking for? And when do you plan on stopping? It has become an instinctive action. And that is what you need to change if you have to break social media addiction. So the next time you find yourself reaching for your phone and opening Instagram, just take 1 second of pause. Ask yourself, what are you looking for? And it doesn't matter what answer you come up with. You could say that you are bored and you want entertainment. You could say that you're looking to reply to a particular person. You could say that you're looking for a particular brand or looking for details about one particular person. Whatever it is, just say it out to yourself before starting to scroll. And what happens is now that you have set that context in your brain, you will immediately start looking for that thing. And once you've found it, you'll find it easier to close the app. This simple act of labeling purpose gives your prefrontal cortex more control over your limbic system. Because it is the limbic system that subconsciously opens the app, but ultimately it is your prefrontal cortex that has to decide to close it. This is why bringing mindfulness into social media is so important. Try this out the next time you unlock your phone and let me know how it goes. All the best.